It's now time for Ask the Expert. Today, we're talking about what you should do if you ever find a wild animal in distress.
And joining us live this afternoon is Vice President of Communications for the Wisconsin Humane Society, Angela Speed, and puppy Ziva. So what is the first thing you should do if you think that you have found a wild animal in distress? And certainly you're not holding a wild animal right now in any distress.
No, Ziva is such a sweetheart.
Yes.
So at the Wisconsin Humane Society, we have the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, which is one of the largest wildlife hospitals of its kind in the country. And
in the country?
Awesome experts, yes. We intake more than 5,000 wild animals every year. And the goal of that department is to rehabilitate those wild animals and release them back into the wild. And those animals come to us because people find animals injured, hit by a car, but wanting to help. And so if you do see a wild animal in distress, one of the first things you should do is contact a licensed wildlife rehabilitator. In Milwaukee, of course, give us a call. If you're in another county, you can look on our website to see who is in your county, because oftentimes those animals aren't actually orphaned or injured. Many times we see Cottontail Bunnies come in because people find them in their nest during the daytime and think, well, oh no, the mom is abandoning the bunnies, when in reality the mom leaves during the day. And so you want to make sure to contact a professional right away if you do see a wild animal in distress.
Because just like humans, sometimes mommy has to leave and come back home later.
She's working.
Yeah, she's working hard for the money. Is there any time that we shouldn't intervene?
There are certainly times if you think the animal poses a safety risk to you, you do not want to intervene. In some cases with birds that are fledgling birds, they're not quite grown up enough to fly, but they're hopping on the ground. Those animals are not injured, so it's always best to call first.
They've got to learn to fall before they can fly, right?
Exactly.
Well, typically, what are we going to see in this area? I mean, you talked about, you know, we're seeing dogs, you have the dog, video dogs, but what kind of animals potentially could we see that would be wild animals?
A lot of our intake are wild birds who have crashed into windows, or after storms, baby birds who have fallen from their nests, or great horned owls who have fallen from their nests. We also intake raccoons, squirrels, opossums. We have a fox who's recovering right now after having his paw trapped. And so the coyotes.
People are picking these animals up and putting them in their cars and taking them to the Humane Society?
They are. There are wonderful animal rescuers in the community.
Well, just when you say a fox or a coyote, I would be scared that maybe, you know, they would, I don't know, turn on you.
Sure, and they can always give us a call. We also do go out on wildlife rescues. We have amazing volunteers who are trained to do that work as well, and so we can often call upon them and dispatch them to those scenes.
Awesome.
What's the update on Ziva?
Ziva is amazing. Ziva is just so calm here today.
Yes.
She is an adorable 2-month-old puppy who's available for adoption. She is a heartbreaker for sure.
Yeah.
She is so cute. And
so
she's looking for a new home. She is one of 10,000 animals we will place this year alone. And she is at our Milwaukee campus. She's been spayed, microchipped, vaccinated, all set to go home.
Wow.
Ziva, you got to give the camera a look so that they can see you one more time.
There you go. Thank you, Angela, for coming in.
Thank
Have
you.
a question for our experts, email them at asktheexpert@todaystmj4.com. You can leave a voicemail. We have the number right there for you. All right, still ahead, how you can sit back and enjoy a